Is that the core from the Ceres Blastia that Judy destroyed?
Good morning, everybody. My name is Askerblade, and welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. We are heading back after getting Bao as an actual teammate. We now can fly the ship and unlock a lot more things. But until we defeat Alexei, there's a lot we can't do. So let us have our journey begin.
Yes, it's definitely cut with a different formula than the usual core. It looks like what she said was true.
She said she wasn't too good at lying after all.
To discover that the new technique you created was bad for the world, after what must have been years of research. I can't imagine how the person who created the Hermes technique must have felt.
Well, what if it had been you?
If I found out that it hurt the Earth, I would have to do something about it. But I wouldn't destroy the Blastia like that.
What the?
Nothing. If only things weren't so complicated. I could have just blasted her into oblivion and been done with it.
Are you thinking about Judy?
Yeah. I'm wondering what we should do about her.
It's true that she broke the guild's laws and betrayed us.
I always thought that a guild's strict adherence to its own laws was what kept it together. That there could be no exceptions, no lenience for those who would break the laws. But
She did what she did to save the world. Judy is destroying Blastia because she knows it's the right thing to do, even if it makes people hate her.
yep, Judith didn't break our laws in order to do something bad. I know this now. I'm gonna talk with her about it and give it some more thought. I'll figure this out eventually.
Oh yeah?
Maybe if I become a little more decisive, Nan will listen to me too.
I have this really weird. Didn't Yuri also break the guild laws by taking matters into his own hands?
Oh, Yuri.
Sorry to interrupt while you were thinking.
Ever since I took Belius's life without meaning to, I've wanted to know what it means to be the child of the full moon, so the same thing doesn't happen again. I've always thought that it was my duty to know. But after what happened to Belius...
That's how everyone is. They do something, they learn. They do something else, they learn more.
You too, Yuri?
Yeah?
Maybe if I had known everything ahead of time, I wouldn't have made any mistakes.
There's only one thing I can say for sure.
What's that?
Maybe you wouldn't have made any mistakes, but it sure would have been boring.
I really wonder.
So does an old man past his prime fit into the picture at all?
What are you whining about, old man? Why are you past your prime?
What Judith was talking about before, Hermes Blastia, was it? Blastia created with techniques that should have been lost in the war are still active. Do you know what this means?
I guess someone who survived the war brought either Blastia or those techniques back with him.
If that person was still using the Blastia even though he knew it was harmful to the Earth, someone like that would have to be quite the villain indeed.
Old man, don't tell me you...
Hey now, yours truly was nothing but an innocent youth on the straight and narrow back then. I wouldn't do something like that even on my worst day.
I was just trying to trick you into giving yourself away. You're a...
Son of a... When are you gonna learn some respect for your elders?
Go Raven.
Don't fall overboard.
Oh, I'll be careful. Yuri, the world sure is big.
Yeah. Even though we're flying this high in the air, we still can't see everything.
If the world's this big,
I guess it makes sense that there'd be so many things we don't know. It might not make that much of a difference whether I get my memories back or not.
Are you saying you'd be okay with not getting them back?
I'm saying that I'm not the only one who feels restless and anxious not knowing the truth. Everyone's worried about something. Even you and Estelle.
You think so?
Isn't that why everyone's here? Isn't that why Judy came back?
And is that why you're here too?
I don't want to be alone.
You know, you're being pretty honest today.
I'm always honest.
Really? Well, maybe you are.
Morning, Yuri.
Morning.
It's a beautiful morning, but even as we stand here, the air is out of balance, and our world may already be dying.
That's right.
Judy!
Well, look who's feeling better.
In the past, these slight fluctuations of the air have not negatively affected our world. There have always been beings who maintain the balance by sensing changes in the airflow. Beings like Pharaoh and Baul, the Entelekea.
So the Entelekea were responsible for keeping the air balanced.
For ages, the Entelekea have regulated the air, but the recent increase has been greater than they could control.
Which is being caused by the Hermes Blastia.
And which is also why you were going around taking down as many of them as you could.
Yes, that was my mission. The path I walk with Baul, to whom I owe my life.
The path you walk.
Now some would even hunt the Entelekea for Apatheia. This has made the mission of the Entelekea even more difficult.
Why is everybody so crazy about these Apatheia anyway?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The air an Entelekea absorbs becomes condensed within its body over time. When its life is at an end, that condensed air forms a crystal, an Apatheia. That's all I know. I imagine Pharaoh could shed more light on the subject, though.
So Apatheia are crystals of concentrated air. If that's true and the energy could be extracted from the Apatheia, it would be a source of overwhelming power, I'm sure.
Could we really do that?
I don't know.
But if that's possible, there must be tons of guys who want those things.
I bet somebody wants to use these things for the wrong reasons.
Why didn't you just tell us all this from the beginning?
Seriously, we could have avoided all this trouble if you'd just talked to us. Am I wrong?
Even if you had known, there are things not even you could have prevented.
What do you mean?
I showed up at Heliord because Baul had sensed a disturbance in the air. Where there was a disturbance, there was sure to be a Hermes Blastia. But what I found there was not a Blastia, it was a person. That had never happened before.
So it wasn't like you were looking for Estelle in particular back at Heliord.
Yet for some reason, Baul perceived Estelle as a disturbance in the air. I had to find out why. For the sake of the path I've chosen, it was at that time that Pharaoh first appeared. He seemed to have some idea who Estelle was. My mission was to destroy all the Hermes Blastia. However, Estelle was obviously not a Blastia. I needed to make absolutely certain. I made a deal with Pharaoh, and he agreed to grant me some time.
You mean...
If it became apparent that her existence posed too great a threat, then I would kill her.
You what?
Wait! Rita!
Settle down. Obviously, Judith reached a different conclusion.
All right, I get it.
Belius said you possess a heart of compassion. If you can communicate that to Pharaoh somehow, you may learn what you should do.
Hey, there's no real reason for you to fight Pharaoh anymore, right? I mean, we know the Hermes Blastia are what's causing the problem and everything. If we just make sure the Apatheia don't fall into the wrong hands...
I still want to meet Pharaoh. I want to hear what he has to tell me.
But...
Please try to understand. I have to know more about myself, and take responsibility for who I am.
all right.
Sorry, Yuri. I don't think we can decide what to do about Judith right away.
I promise not to leave again until things have been settled, as you said. I need to accept that responsibility,
Let's go and find Pharaoh. We'll finally be getting around to one of the first things we set out to do. We can work out the rest once this is finished.
There is a rocky crag in the center of the sands of Kogor. That is where Pharaoh lives. Baul can take us there.
Okay, let's go. This meeting's been a long time coming.
I can communicate with Baul, but there are still a few things you should know.
Like what?
Baul can only land on the ground in wide, open spaces. So you won't be able to dismount on steep mountain ranges or in narrow canyons.
Can't he land on water?
Water's no good either.
Really? He looks like he'd be a good swimmer.
Yeah, he'd sink like a rock.
Huh. Who knew?
But that's why we have a ship, right?
Right. If you'd like to get down onto the ocean, let me know. Baul will set our ship down there for us.
Okay, but what should we do when we want to fly again?
Use Baul's horn to call him to you.
Bowels. That's all there is to it?
Every Intellicheia has a special region in its brain that can be used for communication with a special power Critians possess.
Huh. So we can get a hold of him by using that.
Right.
Judith, you're familiar with Pharaoh, aren't you?
Is he really as scary as he seems?
Well, let's see. Sometimes he's logical, sometimes he's emotional. He can be really scary or really kind.
All right, that didn't help very much.
One thing's certain, his power is extraordinary, even among the Intellicheia.
Here's hoping we don't wind up looking like poor old Mount Temsa the moment we meet him.
If he can do that to a mountain, there wouldn't be anything left if he turned on us.
I wish you wouldn't joke about scary things like that.
Why should we get scared before we even get there? Especially if he's that strong.
Wish I could take it as lightly as you and Yuri.
And here goes Pharaoh.
So this is where Pharaoh is?
Should be. I wasn't able to see him when we came to the desert, but I think this is where we can meet him.
I hope nothing bad will happen.
I can't make any guarantees. I don't think we'll have a say in the matter.
That just means we need to do our best so nothing bad happens.
Carol, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I should go.
Pharaoh sure did pick a bleak place to live in, don't you think?
They say this area used to be covered in lush greenery.
Why did it turn into this rocky desert?
I don't know that much.
Estelle, are you really going to meet him? Even though you could be killed?
Yes, I've already made peace with this decision.
Rita, you've been acting a little funny ever since hearing Judy's story on the ship. Do you have a problem with meeting Pharaoh?
I just think it'll be hard on her to hear what he has to say. But it's too late to turn back now. We've come this far after all.
I never imagined you'd be able to speak with the Intellicheia.
Well, I use a Critian technique to do it. Wait, do I detect a little jealousy?
Maybe. Right, Repeat?
Yuri, you want to talk to Repeat?
I think the two of you understand each other well enough already.
I got him pretty well figured out, but I don't know if he understands me.
I think he feels the same way.
Well, he doesn't seem to be here. Maybe he's off somewhere taking a nap.
Pharaoh? You are here, aren't you?
Insipid poison, you appear before me at last.
So you are here. Is that how you greet all your guests, Pharaoh? By calling them names?
For what reason have you come to me? Surely you are aware that I could end your existence with a mere thought.
You talk pretty big, don't you? Well, if you really want to fight, I'd hate to disappoint you.
Yuri, no! Everyone, please wait!
Estelle!
Pharaoh, please hear what I have to say.
Does death hold no fear for you, little one? For you gaze now into the mouth of death itself.
I am afraid, but I'm even more afraid of dying without knowing who I really am. Belius told me I needed to meet you to learn about my destiny. I have to know just what that destiny is. I understand that I am a threat to the Entelikeia, but you said that I am a poison to this world. What is this power I have? Just who is the child of the full moon? If it is true that my existence cannot be tolerated, then it's okay if I have to die. But I at least deserve to know why it is I have to die. Please tell me, I beg of you.
There was a time when this was a verdant land, sheltered by the blessing of an air crene.
So there was an air crene here.
But what happened? Why did it change?
What you see are the results of too much air and its aftermath. As to why the air ran rampant, the answer lies with the poison brought by the child of the full moon.
Huh?
The power of the child of the full moon stimulates the air crene more than any Blastia.
Huh?
Blastia convert air into energy by way of a formula. So if Estelle can use her healing arts without the aid of any Blastia, she must possess a formula in her very being that lets her convert air into energy. Judith was searching for Blastia that used a particular kind of formula. So, this special formula Estelle has must also consume massive amounts of air, which causes the air crene to become more active and pump out more air than they should. I had hoped my hypothesis would have been wrong.
Then,
It is as she has said. With each use of her power, the child of the full moon uses far more air than the Blastia. In so doing, the imbalance of air in this world is furthered. For the planet, such an existence can only be called a poison.
So you just wipe it out then? Little quick to judge, aren't you, Pharaoh?
This problem concerns the entire planet, and she is its cause. To do nothing would be unparalleled folly.
If the problem's with Estelle, then it's for us to solve.
That's right. We can't let anyone else handle it.
The gravity of this situation is beyond your grasp.
You don't honestly think that everything's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows if Estelle dies, do you?
It would at least eliminate one problem.
Pharaoh, at Heliord I stopped myself. And again at Dawngrest I stopped you. What I thought was a Blastia turned out to be a human. Before I realized it, I had lost my way. I never thought this child could be as great a danger as you had said.
And due to your confusion, I granted you the time necessary to see things as they are. As a result, my sister Belius is now lost to me. Enough. This power will bring only ruin.
Not sure I understand all this, but if her power's the problem, why can't she just not use it?
There can be no guarantee she will not try to use the power.
That's true. She does have trouble turning a blind eye to things happening around her. Someday she will surely use her power to help someone. However, as long as she keeps that spirit of compassion, she cannot only be seen as harmful. She is not like a Blastia. I know that you can feel the difference.
Compassion alone will not save this world.
Sorry about that, guys.
Listen, Pharaoh. I get that you've thought all this through with everybody's best interest in mind, but why doesn't that world have a place for Estelle?
It is sometimes necessary to remove a part to save the whole.
I don't buy that for a second. What makes you so high and mighty that you're the one to decide who gets cut and who doesn't?
We have endured the anxiety of existence for far greater a span than you can conceive. Such words mean nothing from those who call this world home for but a fleeting moment.
Pharaoh, please, listen. The important thing is finding a way to stop the excessive air, correct? We still have time left to search for such a thing.
Judith.
And if the effects of Estelle's power reach their absolute limit, I will kill her as promised. You should have no complaint with this.
Hey, Judith, are you serious?
I'm sure brave Vesperia will come up with something before that happens, right?
What? Yeah, of course we will.
Well, score one for Judith, so that settles it. If we humans are to blame for Estelle's problem and bringing on the apocalypse, then it's up to us to make things right. If we give it all we've got and still blow it, you can slow roast us on a grill for all I care.
You have changed. If you were still as before.
Have I? That is nice to hear.
Very well. Be ever mindful, though, that time is fleeting.
Wait! If the formulas are causing then there must have been times when this happened in the past. I mean, the Blastia were a product of an ancient civilization.
There exist those who have inherited the sins of the past. If any yet can speak of what occurred in the days of old, it is they.
He's gone.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for everything, Yuri. Judith. You too.
No problem. But hey,
What?
it's okay if I have to die? What the hell was that?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear that again.
I'm sorry.
Man, I was really worried there for a while.
We were pretty lucky that bruiser was in a mood for conversation. Poor Raven's heart can't handle that sort of stuff anymore.
You're pretty gutless for an old man.
Jeez, Patty, you've really got nerves of steel.
If he really wanted to kill Estelle, he'd have attacked us immediately. And that's what I can't figure out.
I imagine Pharaoh was conflicted as well. He hid himself from us in the desert to see just what we were made of.
Huh. Maybe he wasn't as bad as we thought after all.
You might be right. I get the feeling he'd do whatever's necessary when push comes to shove.
That sounds like you.
Maybe.
But what are we gonna do, Yuri? You heard what he said.
We're going to fix the problems the air's causing, and that's all.
That's easier said than done. We're pretty much at square one, you know.
Mm-hmm. And no one wants to be at square one.
There's no doubt that we need to find out about the ancient. If we had that kind of information, it might give us a clue.
Ask those who have inherited the sins of the past about the days of old.
The Critia from
Or at least
Mirzo.
that's what Pharaoh said.
The Critia were the ones to invent the Blastia. In other words, we need to ask a Critian who is still familiar with the old story.
Yeah, the Critia are often credited as the inventors of the Blastia.
There isn't much left of the Critian city of Timza, though.
It'd be a lot easier if there were more cities.
The hidden city of Miorzo. It is far older than Temza. The first Blastia also originated there.
Really? Well, what do you know? You wouldn't happen to know where this Miorzo might be, would you, darling?
I've heard that name somewhere. There was a Critian in Ospio. I'm sure they mentioned something about it.
Do you think that person might still be there?
Well, there's no harm in checking it out.
Judith, are you coming with us?
I should. We still have the issue of the guild to straighten out.
So, to Ospio then.
Ospio, huh? Where was Ospio again?
All that stuff about the balance of the world is pretty hard to take in.
Yeah, I hadn't even been outside the capital until just a while ago myself. And now we're here talking about the fate of the world. You never know what life will bring you.
But isn't that what makes it interesting?
I don't think we can afford to be that relaxed anymore. Estelle doesn't have much time left.
What's the harm? It's not as if acting all serious is gonna solve anything.
Besides, Estelle will notice if we look all worried.
Well, maybe so, but...
We won't forget what Pharaoh said. Relax.
I know, it's just...
Estelle's got it the worst. If we get too down about this, we won't be much help to her.
Let's see, is Jordan still in contact? Yes, Jordan is still in contact. I need to check something. Probably won't make sense, but... Oh yeah, definitely I need to really replenish. I don't have a enough. There goes all my gold. I may end up having more of the 300s, but I can't access anymore. Need some place to actually save it as well. This person's probably... Oh, hello. See, let me bother. I don't know where I'm looking for this person at, but... Interesting. Okay, so it's not here. I guess I'll have to do it after the city gets wiped out. That sucks. Alright. So that's set and done. Super Chain 4. What? Able to link base and alternate arms. Ooh, that'll be useful. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see. Heavy arm. Bark. Alright. I'll be right back. Guys. Just wait. Okay, looks like I am back. So, don't have anything. Wasn't there a certain one I was looking up for? Yeah, literally, those things are about to get learned. Not to mention, I still need to learn off the rest of them. Like how Chain has...
We do battle with all our might. Wither this hardest land. Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace. My magic spell thy enduring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace. This is the end for you. This is what you feel. Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Enduring protection. There he is. Like this.
This is it. Yeah, I feel good.
There we go. Yeah, when it comes down to it, so far I only have a very few that actually uses the abilities. But I still need to figure out which one else just down for. Because I can just grab these materials. Oh, okay, that's just magic. I'm trying to remember where Ospio was. Oh, I remember now. The City of Mages. City Scholars. Yeah, I'm gonna end up blending down quite a bit because these things are actually really useful to be gathering. For most of it, to be honest. But Bio now able to just give me what I need. Oh geez, that one had a lot! Yeah. Since I'm able to access this a lot easier, I probably will end up doing that. Oh, there's two of them over here. Ooh, Sacred Tree! That's good. Bao is gonna be a very good help. Ooh, Blue Star Gem! More of those gems! Oh, how many do I have? I know I got 3 from the materials, but still. I go to... Should be... There's star gems, like the Blue Star Gem, Red Star Gem. Yeah, it was a new item I just got. I'm just going this way. So I only have 4. The fact that I got it from a collective material is a good thing, but I don't know where you get those originally. And these materials actually will help in the long run, which I think is the best part on all of this. Yeah, at least in clearing off these stupid, does this take me? This is a place, right? No? I kind of figured this would be a place. Oh, what kind of creatures are here? I'm actually kind of curious.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Pain crawling, huh? 48? Ah, jeez. And it was weak to fire.
Destruction field!
Oh, incandescent locus! Annihilate the bulk of the engineer! Princess Regis, your magnificent embrace! I found your weak spot! Oh, sharpened rage! Oh, source of your that blocks our future!
Dragon Sword!
This is
it! Dragon!
Oh, incandescent locus! Annihilate the bulk of
Another!
I found your weak spot! Oh, caprice of innocent waters!
Destruction field!
I am so gonna make you hurt! How careless! Sorry. Ready? I can't get you! That was close to trouble you.
Destruction field! Destruction field! Destruction field!
That's what happens when I get serious. I'm not done yet.
I did it! That's the logical...
Wait, that actually helped me level up? Huh. I didn't even see how much experience that gave, but if that was actually a good amount, then... Huh. Also, on that note... At first that shortens the time a mage is immobile after casting a spell. Why not? But there's something else I'd actually like to get, which I do not have. Which sucks. I do wish to know what else we have for that, but if anything, that's actually... This is a great need for. Occasionally increases the max HP after battle. That would actually help your overall in the end. More than anything. And yeah, I'll still have to figure out what can go with Hellfire and those two, but for now... Which one was it? Yeah. Super Chain 4. Oh shoot. Oh shoot! Triple!
I'll make this quick.
This puts us at a
Yeah, disadvantage indeed.
Is that the best you can do?
Does this?
Ooh, finally, I found that one. This is an altered art. Sorry, but it comes down to it, I really do prefer Ghost Wolf.
I am so gonna make you hurt.
I wonder if I should flip those.
That was useless. Dude, that was close.
Alright, who's next?
Oh, Angelic Princess grant us your magnificent Crescent Moon! Priest of innocent waters! Foul affliction!
I have freaking petrification. Are you kidding me?
That was close.
Let's see. Ghost Wolf is that. Draconic Slash is that. That's down. This is up.
Priest of innocent waters! Priest of innocent waters! Oh, sharpened rage! That was close!
And another! Shining Flame!
Fury!
Draconian Slash!
That was close!
Draconian Slash! Severing Bane!
Oh, incant...
Okay, so I can't combine those, which is kind of stupid.
Distant locus! Annihilate the Prince's before me! Spiral Breath! I am so gonna make you hurt!
You're dead!
Princess Grace is your grace! That's no good! That was close! Fireball! Ready? Splash! I am so gonna make you hurt! That was close! Ready? Splash! A resplendent mystic drive!
Dragon Swarm!
Ha! I'm using this! Spread Zero!
Hazard Storm!
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me! I thought we were dead! Concentrate!
Hazard Storm!
That was
Oh,
close!
Angelic Princess grant us your magnificent
another.
Is that the best you can do?
Azure Storm.
That was close.
Shining Fang.
Is that the best you can do?
And another.
Oh, Angelic Princess, grant us your magnificent grace.
Priest of innocent waters.
That was close. Is that the best you can do?
The sign of victory.
Okay.
The LP's at 50.
Good job.
Dang. The experience is 29. The Gala's 58. Wow, I need to actually be grinding in this area.
Finish that one.
And the amount of skills that you were learning from is insane. Yeah, I'm actually learning this a lot faster. Not as fast, but pretty decent, and I'm getting a good amount of experience from this. And again, that was a triple lock.
Let's eliminate
Still.
them. Oh, flickering blaze burns us at a disadvantage. Fireball! Just grant us your magnificent grace.
Dragon Swarm. Dragon Swarm.
Which blocks our future.
Fireball Blade.
That was close.
And another.
Wonderful to me. I can do this now. I am so gonna make you hurt. That was close.
This is it. You're done. And another. Azure Storm. Shining Force. And another. Shining Fang.
I'm using this.
Fang.
New blade. Oh, shining blade. Through that.
Fang.
I'm so gonna make you hurt.
Sorry. Done. That's over.
How am I doing in the grid? Fiddle strike, chain bonus, damage taken is down. Knock attack. Knock away the enemy on the ground. Stagger. 10-hit combo. Burst. Fatal. Heal item used. Grade bonus increase 1.20. Is that 20%? Still, it's useful. Oh, there's 3 of them here. I was hoping to get all 3.
Ooh, I can't wait to fight
I
this one.
do kind
You
of
must
need to
be
grind
cautious.
for a bit. I would prefer to do this offhand. Well, off screen, actually.
Oh, caprice of innocent waters. Annihilate the foe before me. I'm so gonna make you hurt. That was close. Ready? Spiral Blast. Ready? Stalagmite. A resplendent crystal.
That's what happens when I get serious.
Well, I still have to get to Osteo. I'm gonna have to remember to come over here and grind off. Maybe next time when we end the episode. Because if I was facing things that are level 38, and I'm only level 34, I'm going to need to grind. That's always been a problem. Especially if I fight Estelle. Yorzo fruit, yes. Can't enter those areas because some of those have failed alarms, not all of them. That's the... I haven't collected everything from the manor yet. I think the worst part is a lot of these items cannot get collected until after. Ooh. I wasn't expecting to see them here. I've got a larger bunch now. Yeah, cutscene. Hey. So you're looking at that sword again. The one your sword belonged to His Highness Rain, brother of the Empire. Is that the Kingdom of Venture? A while back, His Highness had left an explanation. Yeah, you guys can just straight up read this. I'm not overreading this. I wanted to see if I can talk to him again. I guess not. Still, pretty interesting. No, I've already done that. I am not that far from Aspia. And there's an item grabber right next to Aspio too. Just go ahead and grab this and walk over to Aspio.
It's been another long day. Let's save the manhunt for tomorrow.
I second that. Oh, how long's it been since I've slept in a proper bed?
Well, I suppose we can all stay at my place.
Wait, there's something I want to take care of first.
You mean me?
Carol.
This is a guild thing. Best for us not to get involved.
I've thought about it a lot. What we should do, like, as a guild. And I realized, we have to figure out a few things if we're gonna keep this guild going.
It sounds like you've decided what we should do.
Well, we said it before. The most important thing is obeying the guild's laws. Those who break the laws suffer strict punishment, even if they're friends or family. They say that's the source of a guild's pride.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking is, we all have to receive punishment.
What do you mean?
I didn't know that Judith was fighting for our planet all on her own. But even though I didn't know, I still failed to help a fellow guild member. So I gotta accept my punishment. Eerie?
Me?
Maybe you were trying to follow your own path, but you still kept things hidden from us. There's no way that can be for the good of the guild.
Well...
So you gotta be punished too.
Now he's stretching it.
The laws are important. What if someone does the right thing, but still breaks the law? Should they be punished? To be honest, I just don't know yet. So that's why we should all just accept our punishment and start over from scratch. What do you think?
I can't promise I won't have my secrets in the future.
Well, if that's the way it is, if you can't trust us, then there's nothing you can do. That would be my fault.
And what if I destroy a Blastia that our guild was planning on using again? That would be breaking the law that says I should act in the interest of the guild.
But you'd also be acting for the sake of the world. Guilds aren't there just so people can obey their laws. I think we can let that slide.
Doesn't that sort of make your laws meaningless?
I've never heard of a guild like this before. But you've got me interested, I'll give you that much.
There's no need to be such a stickler for the rules. Gotta be more relaxed.
Carol, you're just full of surprises. I had thought plenty about myself and what I should be doing, but I might not have considered how my actions would affect you guys. This is a way of settling things I didn't even realize existed.
I just wanted to keep traveling with all of you. I just wanted each of our own paths to be the same as brave Vesperia's.
Sounds all right with me. You heard the man, Judy. I guess that's where we stand.
You really are some of the oddest people I've ever met. But I suppose I can manage to put up with you.
All right then, one more time. Brave
They're just making it up as they go, aren't they?
The Don ran his guild just a teensy bit differently.
There's something beautiful about this way, though.
Brave Vesperia sure is nice.
Do you want to join too, Patty?
Can't right now.
Oh yeah. You still have to get your memory back.
So, what about the punishment?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Looks like you guys are on Critian researcher detail. We'll be relaxing at my place.
Hey, why do you get to decide?
Excuse me? Did I hear a complaint?
No, ma'am.
No.
Carol, were you thinking by yourself this whole time about what to do with Judy?
Yeah, it was pretty much all I thought about after we left Nordopolica. That, and about what you did to Rago and Cumor.
Really? It's nice to hear you thought about me that much, even when I wasn't around.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first. What was right, what was wrong. I think I have the Dawn to thank for setting me straight. Without the Dawn's last words, I never would have found answers to the questions I had.
You gotta stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, I was thinking about what that meant. And before I knew it, I wasn't thinking about what was right. I was thinking about what I want to do.
And that helped you decide what to do with the guild.
Yeah, so here's to fresh starts.
Yeah.
To fresh starts.
Huh. This is interesting. Believe this guy. Somebody nearby who had information.
You're searching for Mierzo? That's the name of the city that they talk about in the Critian legends. That's all I know. Location? I don't know where it is. And even if I knew, I don't think it will be of any good to tell it to someone other than a Critian. You're searching for Mierzo. That's the name of the location. And even if I... You're searching for me. That's the name of the location. And even if I knew.
Oh, I get it now. Because they gave me this last time I fought Tyson.
That wasn't bad, Carol.
I have to say, I really didn't expect to hear that again. Come to think of it, Judy doesn't ask about that at all.
Oh, should I?
Would it be a problem? Well, even if you don't ask, the answer is still clear to you.
I'm not sure about that. Even so, you're still you and I'm still me. If our paths are the same, I'll travel with you. If I didn't think they were, I wouldn't be here.
So everything is clear to you, see?
I'm pretty sure what I'm thinking is clear to you as well.
Is it something like people who choose the same path think alike?
Good day.
Good day, my sister.
Judith.
I'm Tort.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about Miorzo, would you? I'd like to go there. I need to know where Miorzo is located, and how I can get there.
Even if you reach the city, there won't be anything for you to see there. But what do you plan on doing there anyway?
Is not a Cridian's interest in her own ancestral city reason enough to go?
That is an acceptable reason, but I'm afraid I don't know anything about where it could be.
I've heard your name before, Tort. You help guide those Cridians remaining on Earth up to the heavens. Will you not tell me because these humans are with me?
Our ancient law states that we cannot show anyone but our brothers and sisters the way to Miorzo.
Shouldn't it be a matter of whether they can be trusted rather than whether they're Cridian or not? At the very least, these humans can be trusted.
I shall ask once more. Why do you seek Miorzo?
The world is headed towards some bad things, all thanks to Blastia. We want to go to know what happened in the past and how we can stop it. We want to help everyone, not just the Cridians. How's that?
Very well. I do not know if you'll find the answers to your questions, but I will show you the way. First of all, you'll need a special bell to open the path to Miorzo.
A bell?
Indeed. It is hidden in one of the southern caverns on the continent of Hippionia.
But isn't Hippionia really big?
The cavern is on a shore where red flowers bloom. If you use that as your guide, I'm sure you shall find it. Also, the door in the back of that cavern can only be opened by us Cridians.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, I'll see that we're allowed to enter.
And? What are we supposed to do with that bell?
Relax. You humans are always so impatient. Once you have the bell, you must travel to Agathor Forest.
The Agathor Forest? Isn't that on Hippionia too? I've heard of it before.
Yes, the sacred land of the Cridians is located there, so that's where the door to Miorzo is.
If you use the bell there, the door shall open. There is, however, a problem.
A problem?
Yes. Agathor Forest is being devastated by a mysterious group. In addition to their overwhelming numbers, they also carry with them strange Blastia. I cannot fathom their motives, but this is certainly a matter of great concern.
So if we go to Miorzo, we have to do something about them?
Exactly. We need you to restore peace to our sacred land.
Gotcha. So we get that bell, beat the mysterious group senseless, ring the bell, and the door opens. That sound right?
Indeed.
I understand. Thank you.
May the road rise up to meet you, sister.
And you as well. Let's go back to where everyone's waiting.
Yeah.
Did you find out anything?
We've got a lead in a place called Agathor Forest.
I'm pretty sure it's on the west side of Hippionia, to the south of here.
So, Miorzo's in that forest?
No, but a door is.
Huh? A door? What do you mean?
There's a door there that leads to Miorzo.
We were told the bell that opens the door is hidden in a cavern on a shore in Hippionia, where red flowers bloom.
It'd be fastest to just go and check it out.
First, let me rest.
Perhaps we should get some rest before leaving?
But
we don't really have a choice.
All right, then I'm gonna walk around town and search for clues about the treasure.
Hey, hold it. You should really... Sheesh, she's gone already.
Anyway, once we've gotten some rest, let's go look for that cavern in Hippionia.
That's freaking cool. I didn't ever probably come up here before. I'm up here now. let's repeat for you. Amazing as ever. Nope, that is right there.
So, Patty, did you find any clues about the Maristella?
There were a lot of books, but none of them were about Ifrid.
Well, duh. This city only has books about Blastia.
Oh well, looks like I'm just gonna have to keep searching for clues with you guys.
Did you just say Ifrid?
Huh?
Hey, you. You that girl they've been saying is Ifrid's grandchild? So, you neither admit nor deny it. And I guess it must be true. Interesting. So you're the grandchild of that bastard who disgraced the guilds. You just look like a regular brat to me. Why don't you say something? Can't even defend your own grandfather? Oh yeah, I guess that's something no one could ever defend, huh? Considering all the nasty stuff he did.
How can you say such horrible things?
How? Well, because it's the truth. Hey, wait! You guys must be Siren's Fang's newest guild members, right?
We're Brave Vesperia.
Brave Vesperia? What a funny name. What kind of a guild is that?
Well, it's,
Why? You gonna give us some good jobs if we tell you?
I don't have any jobs to give shady thugs involved with Ifrid like you guys. Brave Vesperia, huh? It's good-for-nothing trash like you who've been tarnishing what it means to be a guild.
You're the good-for-nothing trash who's been tarnishing the name of the city.
You're Rita Mordio?
Looks like there's a lot more vulgar pieces of trash than the last time I was here. Geez, it'll be a real nuisance if anyone thinks I'm associated with you. Let's get out of here.
Wait!
Oh, was there something else you wanted to say?
No.
But what are we gonna do? I'm pretty sure that guy's gonna spread rumors.
I don't care. If that's the kind of thing that could destroy our guild, we would have been finished a long time ago.
Yeah, we should just let people say what they're going to say.
Wasn't our destination ashore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom?
Ah, yeah.
Then let's get going.
Patty really is on a bit of a heartbreak right now. Kind of feel bad for her. I legit need to take the time to actually fill this map. I know you were right there, but I'm gonna go straight down the line and just have this line set so I know where the top and the bottom is. That way I can just come back in later. So one of these days I need to completely fill them out. Let's see here. There it is.
This is it, right?
It matches the description Tort gave us, but...
A shore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom, right?
Maybe Tort tricked you guys.
Either that or we came to the wrong place.
Wait. I can feel a draft coming from in there.
The inside must be hollow.
Out of the way! It's open.
kind of a nasty person does something like that?
Perhaps they sealed it up to keep fishy people like you from getting in.
Whoa! You're really gunning for old Raven? Sometimes you can be so mean, Judith.
What's wrong, Patty?
It's nothing. I was just a little scared of the dark.
You're scared of the dark? You really...
Look who's talking.
If you're scared, you can wait here.
I'm fine. I'll go with you guys.
This place is big. Oh man. I've investigated a lot of levels out of this.
Huh? What is that?
It looks like a pirate.
What are all these stones doing in a place like this? It's so creepy.
Wait, these aren't graves, are they?
Maybe we really did come to the wrong place.
But even if that's the case, why are there so many here?
I can't believe how many there are.
I never imagined we'd find a place like this while we were searching for the home of the Cridia.
There's something written over there.
Here lie the victims of the Black Hope Massacre. We mourn their deaths, and in this place, lay their souls to rest.
These are all victims of the Black Hope Massacre!
And these are the graves of people who were killed by Ifrit?
Yes, but I had no idea there could be so many. Patty! I never thought! Patty!
No matter how you look at it, this is just too much. You can't expect a child to accept such a cold reality at her age.
I wonder who built these graves.
Who knows? Maybe there were some survivors of the massacre.
But this is so horrible.
I'm going to look for the key to Miorzo. You all should stay here.
What? You're going by yourself?
We can't bring Patty along when she's like this, can we?
There aren't any signs of monsters here. We should go too. Repeat, take good care of Patty, okay?
Oh, nice. Dang, the amount of graves is insane. I thought those were just rune stones, but actual gravestones? Oh, that changes off a lot. Patty.
Looks like a dead end.
Maybe the old man was right, and we really did come to the wrong place.
There weren't any other shores with red flowers, were there?
Do you mind if I take a look at that? Illusion, be undone. It is I of the chosen people whom you have anxiously awaited.
A door?
What? What did you do?
The Cridians possess an ancient power known as the Negig that can read the information in objects. I used that power to learn the secret phrase that would remove the enchantment that hid this door.
I see. So this is what Tort meant when he said the door could only be opened by a Cridian.
Now, let's go inside.
Huh, I didn't even go the other way yet. But okay.
Could this be the key for the door to Miorzo?
Yes, we were told it's a bell, so this...
Still, why is there a graveyard in the cave where the bell was hidden?
It's just a coincidence.
Maybe. I bet the person who built that graveyard didn't know the bell was hidden here.
I guess that's to be expected with the door being invisible.
The person who closed the entrance to this cave was the one who built the graveyard.
What for?
Who knows? Maybe to prevent grave robbing. Or maybe there was some other reason they had to hide this place.
It is true that Tord never said anything about the cave entrance. You might be right.
So someone went to all the trouble of burying those people in such a remote location? Is that really all it is?
I don't know, but we've got the bell we came for, so let's go back and see Patty.
Yuri, did Ifrid really kill all those people?
Maybe he did.
Patty.
That's the truth she was after.
Yes, but she wasn't at all prepared for it.
Right. Let's hurry back.
Is there any hidden items around here? Nope. It's just straight up the bell, huh? Well, there's still another direction. I think there's monsters in the other direction, so... Nope, just a chest. Well, that actually works out. An anchor circular. I think that's Patty only. Still interesting.
Thank you, Rapide. We got what we came for. Can you stand up, Patty? We're going.
Are you going already?
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Don't push yourself, okay?
Cypher.
Can you come with us? Could she be?
I know one thing. If I go through a second New Game Plus, I am not restricting myself for anything because I'd be going on a raid hunt. Not too
All we've
far
got
now.
left to do is to ring the bell we just got in Agathor Forest.
I agree.
Yuri, I need to talk to you.
What is it?
I'd like to say goodbye to all of you now. It's time for us to part ways.
You sure?
Why so sudden? You don't like traveling with us anymore?
No, that's not it.
If you feel uncomfortable around us because of what you learned about Ifrid, then...
Just don't want to cause you guys any more trouble. Even if you don't mind.
Patty.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Rita?
Every single one of these guys causes nothing but trouble.
Do you really think you're any more of a troublemaker than the rest of us?
Rita.
If it's really just so you can focus on what you need to do, then I won't try to stop you.
It'll be lonely around here without you.
We've come this far together. There's no need to hold back.
We crossed the desert and fought so many battles together.
Besides, you don't need to give an answer here and now, do you?
Plus, if you leave us now, we won't be able to pilot the ship, and we'll be in real trouble. Just think about it after your emotions have calmed down. You can pick what you want to do then. Until that time, though, why don't you come with us?
Okay.
All right. It's off to Agathor Forest.
We just gotta get rid of those suspicious guys and ring the bell, right?
Yes.
Trouble girl. Interesting.
Do you think Patty is all right?
Memories, knowledge of what the geezer did, forced to face reality. It'd discourage anyone.
She looks so miserable. What can I possibly say to help her?
It's best to leave her alone for now.
Rapide. What's troubling you, Rapide? Rapide. The thing is...
Pooch is the best companion in times like these.
I hope that she can find some measure of peace this way.
That's not a polygon. Can't see the map too well, so... Get rid of this little section here. See the map. Here! No, this is not the place. But I am gonna grab this. This actually takes me somewhere else. East and west, so... Over here?
This is Agathor
Yep.
Forest, a holy place for the Christian people.
Huh. It's nicer here than I imagined. Not a bad spot at all.
Whoa, really? I thought you liked being cooped up in cold, dark labs and stuff.
I wish I could have seen it in its original state.
That must be the Blastia the mystery group brought with them.
But that's a Hope Loan Blastia.
What do you mean by mystery group?
We weren't able to get any details, but Tord said he'd tell us how to get to Myorzo if we did something about them.
Would doing something include smashing that thing?
I wonder. I suppose we could if there are no complaints.
I'll fix it so there's no need for you to break it.
Oh? I'll leave it to you then.
Are you gonna rest on the ship?
No, I'll go...
I felt like that was just too easy, so...
This enemy doesn't look so nice.
We must be cautious.
Hey!
Flickering blaze burn! Fireball!
Shining Fang! Azure Storm!
Incandescent locust. Annihilate the Vulgar before me.
Hey!
I am so gonna make you hurt.
Shining Fang!
Shining Fang!
Barrier. Ready?
Spiral Flame!
We'll finish you!
Spiral Flame! Press out! Spiral Hero!
Shining Fang! You're dead!
Flickering
I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless and you'll win.
So, is Miorzo here?
I wonder.
I get the feeling it won't be easy to find.
Nobody we talked to had even heard of a town called Miorzo.
You'd expect to see more activity in this place if anybody knew there was a town here.
The difficulty of the road might be responsible for that, though.
Man, why'd the Critians have to go and build a town in a place like this anyway?
Probably to avoid a lot of prying eyes.
We're just gonna have to check it out for ourselves to make sure then.
Oh, can't go any further. Here. And the knights are here.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Shining Fang! Alright, who's
Rid
next?
them by undefiled purity.
Shining Fang!
I am so gonna make you hurt.
And another!
Ready? Tractor beam! Ready? Spiral flame! Now! Stormlight! Now! Shove.
We're done.
Ooh, I can't wait to fight.
This one.
Don't just stand there whining. For flickering blaze burn! Fireball! I found your weak spot. It was sorry to trouble you.
Azure Storm!
New moon blade! Incandescent locust! Annihilate the Vulgar before me! Spiral flame!
I got no time to think.
Okay. Even more. Wait, did I even finish? No, I didn't. Good figure. Here, I was going to go ahead and learn new skills, but you know what? I don't care. I do need to figure out all the setups for them. Life up is really important, but it's not gonna help me for what I need if I can't use them. Dispersion, fire, gale, chemic. Okay, so it's all here. All of them are under appliance.
We'll destroy them in no time. I'm using that.
Azure Storm!
Din of this modest land.
Divine Wolf Blade!
Stormblast!
Azure Storm!
That was close.
First aid! Oh,
Azure
the
Storm!
princess grant us your magnificent embrace!
Dragon Sword!
din of this modest land. Blast! Oh, sharpened rage, run through that behind the future.
That was a nice little break.
Okay, so apparently if you have them all active at once, you can't get any new ones, because I just realized that. So I have to literally pull off certain ones in order to figure out which ones I want. Go figure. Well, if that's gonna be the case, then I'm gonna put full combo on. The hell with it.
Halt! This area is currently under control of the Imperial Knights.
The Royal Guard. This is the Commandant's private force of elite knights.
What are the Commandant's forces doing in a forest like this with Hopalon Blastia?
I've no reason to answer your questions. And civilian activity is restricted by law in this area.
Be that as it may, why are you pointing that weapon at us like that?
Bring it on!
We should really enjoy these little times together.
Princess, grant us your magnificent grace. Holy power, come to me. Princess, grant us your magnificent grace.
I'm so gonna make you hurt. Ready?
Destruction field! Shining Flame! Not done yet! Shining Flame! Not done yet!
Ooh, nice moves.
Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent grace.
Does the altar? Yeah, so it does change its setup. Green and then brings it that way. That's interesting. Haven't run into any others. Then again, Super Strike got affected by that one. Destruction Field hasn't got anything. I haven't tried Concealed Wind. I'm actually kind of curious about something. Oh, I don't even have it. Never mind. Serving Dragon Swarm, Christian Eagle. Huh. Ghost Wolf isn't gonna have anything.
That's what happens when I get serious.
Fatal Exceed.
Man, that escalated quickly. Well, we're off to a good start.
So the mysterious group of people was the Imperial Knights.
But why did he attack us?
Maybe because they're doing something here that they don't want anyone to know.
You mean, with that Blastia?
Maybe, yeah.
You said you were gonna come with us, so you better pull yourself together.
Watch out!
Estelle!
What did you just do?
Same as what she did in Heliard. Estelle's power took the air and made it dissipate. You've gotta stop doing crazy things like that.
I'm sorry. I just thought about how everyone was in danger, and before I knew it, my power...
Her power is starting to unconsciously respond to her feelings.
That last attack came from that Blastia. It was aiming straight at us.
Which means that Estelle will end up using her power every time we're shot at.
But then, what should I do?
Hey, you saved us, didn't you?
Yeah, if that had hit us head on, we would have been goners for sure. We should be mad at the fact that they shot at us, not that Estelle protected us.
We've sworn to settle Estelle's problems, along with the world's problems. Everything we're doing right now is towards that purpose. We shouldn't let the details get in our way.
But won't Pharaoh get mad if she keeps doing stuff like this? Whether it's by a Blastia or by Pharaoh, I don't want to be barbecued alive.
Come on, this is simple. We just have to do something about that Blastia, right?
That's right.
Let's pummel the jerks who are controlling that Blastia!
All right, let's go. Try to keep a low profile. If you keep standing around, we're gonna leave you behind.
Stay close behind me, Estelle. My magic will protect you if they attack with the Hoplon Blastia.
But you'd be putting yourself in danger, Rita.
We're all in danger, so relax. Or maybe you don't believe I can do it.
No, I'm just worried about you.
Well, I'm worried about you.
Those two sure have come a long way.
Their little fights were fun, though. Oh well, I guess this way is healthier for everyone.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, Peanut Gallery! Shut up, or we'll leave you behind.
She's still got a couple of rough spots to work on, though.
Dang, I couldn't link them. I was trying to link them.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. Smile of wavering darkness. Smile of wavering darkness.
Not done yet! You're dead!
Are you done already? I did.
If anything, I would probably overwrite that one with chain. I'm sorry, but if I'm really given the choice, I would overwrite it with chain.
This one's strong. Ooh, scary. Scary. That was useless. Oh, power incandescent locus. Annihilate the Volta before me.
Shining blade! Not done yet!
Smile of wavering darkness. Spread zero.
Oh, Angelic Princess Branches with magnificent rage.
Not bad.
Blow you away! Brilliant!
That was close.
Divine will crush! Alright, who's next?
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Tragedy! That was useless. I'm using this.
Shining Fang! Not done yet! You're dead!
I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless.
I'm not done yet.
I will use this power for justice.
Nice. Okay. Glad you have that. That'll be useful. Still learning. Okay, good. You have them both.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Shining Fang!
Incandescent locus. Annihilate the Volta before me.
Laser sword!
Incandescent locus. Annihilate the Volta before me.
That was
too short.
This one's pretty tough.
Don't just stand there whining.
Measure sword!
Oh, incandescent locust. Annihilate.
Destruction field! Destruction field! Severing blade! I'll finish you!
Oh, caprice of innocent waters.
Alright, who's next?
Grant them thy undefiled purity.
Destruction! Severing blade! That didn't work.
I am so gonna make you hurt.
That's what happens when I get serious. Yeah, I feel it.
That's the logic.
It turned out pretty decently. And I'm literally running to every single monsters in this entire field.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Destruction! Incandescent locust. Annihilate the bulk of before me.
Alright, who's next?
Oh, caprice of innocent waters. How's this? Oh, incandescent locust. Annihilate. Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace. Oh, caprice of innocent waters. Straight, shine this blade. Sharpness. Grant them thy undefiled purity. Straight, blow in this blade. I am so gonna make you hurt. Sharpness, you can do.
There's nothing down this way, so there's no point. And that one's not even paying attention.
This one's pretty tough.
We must be cautious.
Measure sword!
Oh, incandescent locust. Annihilate the bulk of before me. Oh, enduring protection. Oh, angelic princess, grant us embrace. Oh, incandescent locust. Annihilate the bulk of before me.
Measure sword!
I am so gonna make you hurt. Prince of Moon.
Measure sword! Measure sword! That's enough! Done!
This blade.
Shining fire! Drop!
Oh, din of this water
Shining
swan.
face!
Finish you. I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless and you win.
It's them!
Get out of our way.
This one's strong. Ooh, scary, scary. Oh, flickering blaze, burn!
Oh, so I've actually learned Azure Storm. Do it enough times and you learn the altered art, Azure Storm. I get it now. I didn't think of that as an actual ability, but okay. I must have learned it enough times that I turned it into an actual art. Cool. Sorry, but I think I really do prefer Azure Storm.
Have an idea. This is I am so gonna make you hurt.
But if they ended up just turning into that eventually, I should probably keep these things until after I finally learn them. Fatal strike.
Now then, at least we don't have to worry about being shot at anymore.
We might have stopped the Knights, but we still gotta deal with this guy. He's not a Hermes Blastia, but the formula's been encrypted.
Care to explain in English?
Basically, without a key to decode the formula, we can't turn it off.
So I assume breaking the code isn't...
No, it's not easy. Even if I could break it, that would take time. Maybe if I
don't think this will take much time at all.
Wait! But you said...
Help!
What are you doing here?
Perhaps he is this Blastia's engineer.
No! I mean, I am an engineer and all, but I was just following orders! I swear I never wanted to get involved in something like this!
Undo the code and stop this Blastia now!
Yes, of course, right away!
I'm sorry for surprising you back there.
Huh. Duh. I knew right away you were only trying to make me jump.
Oh?
At least that's one problem down. Now we can go to Myorzo once the weather clears.
No!
What is it? Ah!
Yuri!
I could use your help here, kid.
Right.
Should have known they'd have another one of these.
Yuri, don't tell me you did that to keep me from using my power.
Don't you think that was a bit reckless?
Indeed. Do you have a death wish?
This? This is nothing.
Yuri, I'm sorry.
Hey, you did the same for us before.
But...
Estelle, perhaps a simple thank you would do best.
Thank you.
Moving right along. We'd better do something about that other Blastia.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know... Hey!
Fast, little bugger. We better catch him quick.
Please wait. Patty is... Rita, I'm sorry. I let him get away.
Don't worry about it. I'll come up with something.
Yeah, but you said it wasn't easy.
As long as the Knights aren't around, we don't have to worry so much about how long it takes. Besides, who do you think you're dealing with? I'm the genius man. If it's me versus a Blastia, I'll win or die trying.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
What are you doing?
If we leave it like this, someone could use it again. I'll just make a few adjustments. I'm sorry.
Nothing shines quite so bright as a young person with something they're willing to risk their life for.
For somebody who stood on death's doorstep, saying you'll do something or die trying isn't just a figure of speech.
Huh? Death's doorstep?
Didn't you say you almost died during the Great War?
Huh. Forgot I mentioned that. Well, only the living have the privilege of saying they'll fight to the last breath. Words like conviction and resolve don't mean much to a dead man.
You okay, old man?
Here I am, running off at the mouth. I get a bit sentimental when I start digging up the past. Come on! Onward!
Ready to go?
Okay then.
I'll do my best.
Oh, incandescent locust! Annihilate the Volga before me! I am so gonna make you hurt! Got your weak spot! Ready? Spiral flare! Starlight! Fireball! Ready? Splash!
So is that okay?
Let's eliminate them! The din of this modest angelic princess granted you magnificent grace! Deliver my enemies unto me! Tractor beam! Ooh, nice move! Display! Ready? Sharpness! Fireball! Finish you! Star blast! I'm using this! Ready? Tractor beam! Champagne! This is it! You thought you could win? Too bad. I will use this power.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Oh, caprice of innocent waters! Is that the best you can do? Annihilate the Volga before me! I am so gonna make you hurt!
Shining Face! Not done yet!
Now! Starlight! Ready?
Shining Face! Not done yet!
Ready?
I'll finish you!
Ready? Spiral flare!
Blast! Azure Blast! Azure
Set
Blast!
thy alluring snare into
Blast! Azure Blast!
Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace.
Okay, let's go.
I'm actually kind of worried about something because I think Rita. Yep, that's what I was worried about. I was wondering what all those number ones were inside the field for. Makes sense now. Oh jeez, I want to make sure that everybody has that off. Because I only want her to use it if I'm after BA. I'd actually prefer if she was able to deal a lot of damage. Consideration of overall limits. Oh, I can't even get over there. That's stupid.
Everyone, take.
Is everyone okay?
I'll live.
Me too.
This time the old man looks a little worse for wear.
Hey, old man, want to sit this one out?
If you leave me behind, there ain't any place else for me to go.
Come on. Even Yuri wouldn't leave you here for good. And anyway, you could always go back to Altos, couldn't you?
There's always that, I suppose. There... Wait.
I say it. Not the same as you guys.
Oh, really?
Well, if you're okay, old man, let's get over to that Blastia before it recharges and attacks us again.
Aye, aye. Roger that.
I'll do my best. Oh, angelic princess,
Think
before you use your arts.
I'm
sorry. That was mean. Shall I heal you?
I'll blow you away! Shining
Oh,
Fang!
angelic princess, grant us your magnificent
Shining
love.
I'm using this!
Shining Fang! Azure Blast!
Oh, incandescent locust! Annihilate the vulgar before me! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Oh, enduring protection! We show no mercy to enemies. We just rip them apart.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Grant them thy of purity!
Holy power, come to me. First aid. Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent grace.
Oh, dead of this modest land! Star Blast! Oh, incandescent locust! Annihilate the vulgar before me! Spiral Blast! I am so gonna make you hurt! Ready? Tractor beam! A resplendent mystic charm! Alright, here we go! Yay!
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me! Tractor beam! You're done!
Shining
Oh,
Fang!
din of this modest
Not
land!
done yet!
Star Blast!
Shining Fang! Not done yet!
Strip them into display purity!
That's what happens when I get serious.
$3,000 gold. Yeah, I don't want to hit every single monster since I know how to ground to actually train at.
Oh, incandescent locust! Annihilate the vulgar before me! Spiral Blast! I am so gonna make you hurt!
Dragon!
Fireball! Ready? Spiral Blast! Fireball! Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! We show no mercy.
Oh, a mimic! Sweet!
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent
Oh,
grace.
incandescent locust! Annihilate the vulgar before me!
I got no time to think.
Yahoo! Okay, so this thing actually brings you down a little further. Oh, I'll take advantage of that. Preemptive strike.
Let's eliminate them. Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. War in his blade. Incandescent locust. Annihilate the vulva before me. Sparkle flare.
I'm just getting started.
Oh my god. Does that actually add extra TP, to be honest? I'm a little curious. T consumption 7. TP consumption 7. So yeah, it does increase it. But it's not really as bad as I... Oh, shoot! I almost ran into that. I'm only here for the chests. That doesn't help.
So can we just go all out? Oh, power, spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Magnificent breath. Is that the best you can do? Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. To me! Oh, power that defies my names.
That's what happens when I get serious. Yeah, I feel good.
Okay, so what are these two even using? Are they both using two different ones? Crucible, and yep, they're both using two different ones. Go figure. I wanted to upgrade this to the next level because there's another setup for it, but I guess I forgot to do that. Those. Oh, I guess it's back to this. Well, I know one thing, if I'm actually going to, and yeah, that's why. At this point, it doesn't even matter. I don't know what to expect. I mean, I barely beat the last one, but this one, let's see. How bad is this one with the lack of items I have? Yikes. Oh, yeah, I'm so confused. Now unless I can do 39,000. This thing is level 68. Yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna have to straight up escape on this one. There's no way. I don't care. I'm not reading that skit. I already know what it is. I had to run. That was no joke. Oh God, I don't even have enough items for anything. Oh boy. This is not gonna turn out well. What am I looking for? Arts. Extreme stars.
That Blastia's been making some weird noises.
It's charging up air. It won't be able to fire again for a while.
If we hurry up and sneak past, the end...
You don't seriously think that, do you?
It's the Royal Guard!
From the other side, too.
We're surrounded?
We need to stand firm and hold out.
Watch my back. I'm so gonna make you.
No way! No way!
Supposed to happen.
I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless, and I will use this.
Huh, the other side, huh?
Be careful, everyone!
Oh, sweet. I actually get to play as Raven.
Did we get everyone? Stop zoning out.
I'm sorry, Yuri.
Patty, maybe you should have stayed back on the ship after all.
If I'm just gonna keep causing trouble for you guys like this, maybe I should have...
Enough with the indecision and grumbling. We've come this far, haven't we? We're all friends here. Didn't we tell you not to worry? Friends.
My, it's not every day we get to hear you say such sweet things, Rita.
Shut up! Come on, we have to stop that Hoplan Blastia.
Okay, okay. You all heard the lady.
Friends.
Patty, what are you doing? Do you want to get left behind?
No, I'm coming. I'm coming too. After all, you guys are my friends.
I hate that the fact that even if you aim at them, it's considered not really an aim.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Holy power, come to me! This modest caprice of innocent walkers!
Alright, who's next?
Grant them thy undefiled purity! I am so gonna make you hurt!
Shining face!
Fireball! I found your weak spot!
I'm just getting started.
Those who obstruct the work of the Knights shall be treated as criminals!
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Watch my back.
Destruction field! Azure blast! Destruction! Azure blast! Alright, who's next? Destruction! Shining face! Not done yet!
Flickering blaze burn! Fireball! I thought we were dead.
Watch out. This one's tough.
Alright, who's next? Another!
Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace. Strength, blow in this blade.
It wasn't. How does it look, Rita?
Just like I thought. This formula is protected by a code as well.
Think you can break it?
I said I'd do it or die trying, didn't I? This has nothing to do with getting us to Miorzo anymore. There's no way in hell I'll let those idiot knights go on using these poor Blastia like this!
Okay, I'll leave this to you guys.
And where are you off to, Carol?
I'm gonna keep watch down below, just in case more royal guards show up.
Well then, I'll come along and help out.
I'm going too. It looks like Patty's cheered up.
I hope so. And you know, the guy's enthusiasm actually kind of scares me.
It's Yuri's influence.
I guess the rest of us will stay here for now.
Yuri himself is as laid back as can be, though.
True.
Looks like it'll be a while before she can crack that code.
Royal Guard, huh? I wonder what those guys were planning to do with the Blastia anyway.
The Knights have come back!
We've got to hold our ground here. Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Well then, here come the riffraff. This will be painful.
It seems they're not going to let us rest. Rita, I shall defend this place.
Take this! Take
The low angelic princess grants us your magnificent grace.
Destruction field! No way! Now this is my style. This wasn't... Destruction field!
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down.
Windblade!
Ooh, I think I'm in love.
You'll just get burned.
Oh, baby, I'm already charred to a crisp.
Rita, what are you... We have to destroy him! You worry about the Knights! Rita, but why? We're out of time! You can't possibly...
Rita! Can't possibly what? Fight them all off? Do you have no faith in me? Succeed or die trying, wasn't it?
We won't give in. Rita, do what you can and save that Blastia.
Aye, we're gonna do our best. We're going to fight them all off, so hang in there.
You guys... I will. I'll fix this thing if it's the last thing I do. And just so you know, I'm expecting the same from you guys.
Oh, hell. Guess I'll give it all I got, too.
You joining the Shining Youth Brigade or something?
Looks that way.
I'll do my best.
Don't let your focus slip.
No going through.
Take this! This is power! Not done yet!
Oh, angelic princess grants us your grace.
No way! Shining Dragon Claw! I'll blow you away! Blast! Blast! Alright, who's next? Blast! Come on, Fissure Blast! Fissure Blast!
We can't let anyone
I kept knocking him down, that's for sure.
I stopped! Rita! Way to go, Rita!
Well, I'll be. She came through.
The Knights are pulling back!
Why? Because the Blastia stopped? I wonder what they were trying to do.
Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Now we've kept our promise to Tord. Judith, you take it from here.
Okay.
Ooh! Ventilakia!
What is that thing?
The door has opened. That is Miorzo, homeland of the Christian people.
It's definitely impressive.
It's as unexpected as a dandelion blooming on the bottom of the sea.
Looks like they won't keep it open for us very long. We should hurry. Baul!
living city. Who'd have guessed?
Forget the city. What about that huge thing? It looks like a living creature.
It's a floating jellyfish.
It's an Entelekea, though not one I've spoken to.
Entelekea? How did something like that swallow an entire city?
That I don't know.
I had absolutely no idea a city like this existed.
That's because Miorzo cut off contact with the outside world ages ago.
It's not gonna attack us or anything if we get closer, right?
Don't worry. As long as Baul is with us, we should be allowed to enter.
Here's our moves around, so... Entering this place is a bit hard.
Man, this is amazing!
Hey, look!
They're all Critians.
Are they welcoming us?
Now this is a surprise. These visitors really are from...
Well, well. So it was you who called on Miorzo.
And what is this? How strange. What curious ornaments you wear.
Hey, it's not polite to stare, you know.
How are such children as yourselves able to come here?
She's talking about you, Patty.
You too, Rita.
Is this monster an Entelekea, perhaps?
It's Baul. Have you forgotten him?
Oh, you're the one who descended to the Earth some years ago, right?
I believe Judith. Yes, Judith was your name. There was something you had to attend to, and...
Are you about finished? We would like to meet with the Elder.
Please feel free to do as you wish.
He may be out for a walk again, though.
Okay, so they're a bit weird.
That's actually called rude.
You're one to talk, Rita.
All Christians are pretty much like that.
Like what?
Oh, easygoing, unafraid. We are dreamers and optimists, for better or worse.
The Critians who live on the surface are like that too.
Living together with humans, the Critians on the surface have lost some of their naivete.
So is the Elder like that too?
How should I put it? He's the perfect elder for weird people.
Sounds like quite a unique individual. I'm trying to be nice here.
This should be interesting.
Ah, great. Not what I wanted, but whatever. All I did was want to smart the place.
The Critians are different than I imagined.
Oh man, I totally agree.
What's so different?
You know, more like... I thought they'd be more like you, Judith.
Yeah, I'm seeing far less skin than I expected. I mean, come on!
So that's what the two of you were looking forward to?
How juvenile.
What are you looking at me for? I was talking about her personality.
Seriously, let's have some decency here.
Is it me, or are you a little disappointed too, Yuri?
I'd like to ask the same thing, Yuri.
It's you.
Ah, man.
I never would have imagined there'd be a city in a place like this.
There's so many types of Blastia I've never seen before.
Looks like the Critians really were the ones who created Blastia in the first place.
Yes, seeing all this Blastia makes it very easy to believe that.
It sure would be nice if we happened upon a way to do something about your power, Miss Estelle.
Really, that would be nice, but...
It's not working.
It doesn't have a core. It's just the body.
This city has stopped using Blastia. What you see here is what everyone threw out long ago.
Why would they do that?
Because that was the path we chose.
It's been a long time, Elder.
So you were the cause of all this commotion outside. You've returned to us.
These children are humans who are traveling with me.
This is Blastia, is it not?
Yes, it's my Bodhi Blastia that I use.
I thought that Earth dwellers had stopped using Blastia, like...
Do you not use the Blastia here because it uses a special formula too?
There are no normal or special types of Blastia. Blastia is made by crushing Apatheia and processing those pieces with technology to produce cores, and through the absorption of air.
Hold it. Cores are made from crushed Apatheia?
Indeed, that is what the stories say. It appears Apatheia was too powerful in its original form. Even without that power, it is a stone more valuable than any precious gem. This is why its power was restrained by breaking it into pieces and carving formulas into it. And thus its numbers were also increased. Our legends tell us that cores were always produced in this way.
A bit ironic, huh?
Yeah. The Apatheia that comes from Entelikeia, who hate Blastia, is necessary to make the very Blastia that they hate.
Maybe Pharaoh didn't tell us about Apatheia because he felt uncomfortable talking about it, you think?
Elder, there are many things I'd like to ask you about.
We're trying to find out what sort of role Blastia played in ancient times. And if Blastia ever brought disasters to this world, we'd like to know how they might have been stopped. Niorzo must still have some folklore, right? Perhaps you could tell us what you know.
Very well. My home would be a better place to speak of such things.
Hey there! Where are you going?
I was in the middle of my daily walk. I'll return to my house before too long.
Apatheia, Blastia, air disturbances, Entelikeia. It looks like everything's connected.
We might even see more connections once he's told us the Critian folklore.
The Elder's house is the large building with a differently colored roof than all the others.
Gotcha.
Patty, we're leaving.
Oh yeah, I'm coming too. You used to live in Niorzo, Judy?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
What sort of kid were you?
A little shy and overindulged, maybe?
A little shy.
That's hard to picture.
It is beyond imagining, isn't it?
Everyone told me I was a strange child.
Yes, I can see that. A child being called strange by strange people.
She must have been Judy-like since she was little.
I'd like to ask you all exactly what that means to each of you.
Do you think we should really just go in?
He's the one who told us to wait for him here.
I guess the Critians really are different.
They don't seem to be in any great rush to get things done, that's for sure.
I know, they certainly are weird, aren't they?
Actually, you're kind of like that too, Judith.
That's funny, I don't see that at all.
Seems like Patty'd fit right in here too.
Might be nice to live here.
Ah, there you are.
Welcome back.
I've kept you waiting. Now, please, step this way if you will.
Huh?
This is the very means by which the lore of Miorzo is passed on.
But, it's just a wall.
Judith, use the Nagig as you touch the wall, and City of Dreams, veiled in mist, reality's extension.
City of Dreams, veiled in mist. Reality's extension?
What's happening?
Whoa. So the Nagik can do this kind of stuff too.
You know about the Nagig. Through its power and the secret phrase handed down, the wall's true form is revealed.
This painting is kind of creepy.
The Kritya, stewards of wisdom, founders of the mighty Garayos and ancient sages. Our misbegotten wisdom has sown only the seeds of ruin. The Blastia we created granted us blessings, but also blighted the air, lifeblood of this world.
Then Rita was right. There were disturbances in the air in the past.
You think this is showing a disturbance in the air?
It looks more like the air is trying to eat the planet.
It is said that a great mass of air threatened to swallow the very planet whole.
The blight grew ever stronger and brought forth a cataclysm. In our terror, we gave a name to the cataclysm, the Adaphagos.
Adaphagos?
The world united to challenge the Adaphagos and banish the loathsome power which created it.
Hey, could that be the Entelakea?
It does look a bit like monsters and humans fighting something off together.
Though the Garayo civilization was lost, the Adaphagos was quelled in the end. The fact that we are all still here today is evidence enough of that.
So then, is this painting showing the Adaphagos being brought under control?
What is that?
It looks like a large ring.
I can't say. I've wondered that myself.
Hey, what's the last thing it says there?
Judy?
Hearing the world's prayers, life faded from the child of the full moon. The Adaphagos disappeared into the void.
What?
The world's prayers. Life faded from the children of the full moon.
Our world was preserved, but the story shall remain here for generations to tell of our sin. 240th year of Asul.
What's that supposed to mean?
There is no further explanation of what each of these phrases may mean. Our ancestors created the Blastia, which led to the downfall of their entire civilization. They then chose to abandon the Blastia and sever their ties with the outside world.
Estelle!
Let her go.
This is all the lore of Miorzo.
Thanks. You've given us a lot to think about.
You know what's helpful? There's this magic cucumber that'll turn any dish into a gourmet meal.
I think we'll pass. Could we trouble you for a place to rest a while? I feel we may need to impose on you until our friend has calmed down.
You are free to use the house next door. No one lives there right now.
Thank you. Okay, let's be going.
Everything the Elder said is true, isn't it?
His interpretation of the murals might not be perfect, but with all he told us, it was very convincing.
We knew this was a global problem once we talked to Pharaoh. He granted us time because he knew how we would react when we saw this.
He probably wanted to show us humanity ain't cut out to handle the situation.
And to make us give up on Estelle.
So everything's just going according to Pharaoh's plan then? I will not let that happen. Never. I won't give up on her.
Yeah, can't talk to him. Weird. Altered with arcane. Nice. 5 of these now? The heck? Don't need more than one, jeez. Oh no, it says it's lower. Yeah, here it is. Ironically, he can also use this. Changes out a lot, actually. Stinger, Chain and Hellfire. So yeah, I need to get those ones first, and I can't tell if she's already learned those. Only need one of each. Huh. Now that I think about it. Heal supply. Heal an ally to recover some. Heal an ally to recover some HP. Huh. Cat Scar, Pow Hammer. Occasionally counter with Pow Hammer when attacked. Fills the over limit gauge gradually by not doing anything in battle. Which is actually kind of ironic. But one of the materials says it needs a Night Shield F. Oh, it's for Flynn only. That actually changes off a lot. I thought that was for somebody else. Huh. So that's what I meant by that. Because it says Flynn instead of... Well, I'll just get hers just in case if I didn't already get it. Angus. Okay, so I do have the Defender. I just haven't been using it. Oh, what is this? Perfect Magic. Consume TP gradually while all enemy spells are nullified. Huh, nice. Levitation. Bunny Ear Wing. Where the heck you get that? Song of Gaia. Maybe a good idea to have them all. Well, this is what he's using right now. Since I have materials, I might as well start getting some of these. Crystal heals, don't have crystals. Wow, can't even get that. Aerial finish includes the blue Hero Strike. Huh. Interesting. I find this really ironic. Oh, avoid surprise counters. That's actually pretty good. I could go for that. So I got the base king right now. Let's see. Might as well just grab them all. And this one is the last one for this, since I'm already using that. That's weird. Huh. Oh well. Whatever. Spectre's always good.
The Cataclysm? The Autophagos?
If that legend's true, then maybe the power of the Child of the Full Moon isn't the only thing to blame for bringing out the Autophagos.
But what about the hearing the world's prayers, life faded from the children of the full moon part?
Maybe they averted danger by killing the cause of the Autophagos.
But wait! Aren't the Hermes Blastia the real cause?
It might not be just the Hermes Blastia. That legend made it sound like all Blastia disturb the world's air. Right, Rita?
The elders said that Blastia are Blastia. There are no normal ones or special ones. I think that means the only thing that's different is how much air each formula uses.
Even the Blastia we're using?
Bodhi Blastia are special, but all Blastia utilize air in a formula. They're all the same. And formulas need air to work. The Hermes technique, the children of the full moon, they're probably only part of the danger. With more and more Blastia, the Autophagos will awaken. This is what the Entelekea are afraid of.
And that's what I was worried about.
I didn't want to admit it. Blastia couldn't be bad. The people who used them for evil were the bad ones. That's what I always believed. But I was wrong.
So does that mean we have to stop every Blastia? Like the people here in Myorzo did?
Aye. We should toss every Blastia in the trash. Gotta row our boats with oars, too.
That's impossible. We need Blastia for our everyday lives. Barrier Blastia, Aqua Blastia, Bodhi Blastia too.
Yeah, you're right.
So, it's really not possible?
I couldn't take on a really tough monster if I didn't have this.
Yeah.
I wish we could use Blastia without worrying about consuming air. But I guess that's just a dream.
The Rhizomata formula.
What's that?
All things exist due to the sublimation, reduction, formation, and dispersion of air. Some think that a still undiscovered theory could freely manipulate those essential mechanisms of air. Formulating that theory is the ultimate goal of current magical research by mages around the world.
So that's the Rhizomata formula?
If it's found, manipulating air will become so much easier. Of course, we need a formula to reconstruct air from power that was originally converted from air. But Estelle's power is actually directly manipulating air. Estelle is the closest thing to the Rhizomata formula. If we can use a formula to interfere with and neutralize Estelle's power...
I don't really get it, but if you work out that formula thing, then Estelle can live in peace, right?
So by that logic, if we could control the excess of air, we could prevent provoking the Autophagos.
Awesome!
Sounds difficult, but awesome.
So we're supposed to go looking for some formula that researchers all over the world can't find? Now you're really dreaming.
I will figure out this formula. For Estelle and for me.
Yeah, you do that.
Huh? Raven, where are you going?
For a walk. All this talk about saving the world, the ultimate goal of magical research. This conversation's a little much for old Raven to keep up with.
That formula sounds nice and all, but the air is getting worse as we're sitting here.
Yeah. For now, we have to find whoever is making the Hermes Blastia. Otherwise, it'll be too late, just like...
But how are we supposed to find whoever that is?
If we follow whoever's looking for Apatheia, cores are made from Apatheia after all.
So Flynn and Nan and their friends.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll have to fight them.
That's kind of up to them.
What was that?
As much as I'd love to grind right now, I can't. Not while there's still a cutscene always in my way. I'll come back for you later.
This Blastia is working. Why? This one is fitted with a core.
Something's written here. Warp Blastia?
So in other words, someone used this to leave Miorzo?
It looks that way.
Didn't they get rid of all the Blastia here? There shouldn't be any functioning, right?
Yes. At least that's how it should be.
What could a functional Blastia be doing here?
It appears that someone's left the town.
Estelle. Where's Estelle?
Wait, and where'd the old man go?
Huh? You don't think both of them used this?
What do you mean?
The Blastia in our towns should have all lost their cores back in ancient times.
A core was probably brought in from outside the town. It should require adjustment to function properly, but Estelle's an exception to the rules. If she can interact directly with air, she might also be able to reconstruct air to fit the core's formula.
But why would she...
Elder, could you get everyone to help us search to see if our friends are in town?
Very well.
Let's look for them too.
Dude, you're just too obvious. Seriously, that chef thing is like a notice me senpai ordeal.
I never should have left Estelle alone. Maybe I couldn't have done anything, but I should have stayed with her. She was so depressed.
You're not responsible for this. Beating yourself up over it won't bring her back.
I know.
And what happened to Raven?
He was acting a little strange.
Do you think they're working together?
I really doubt they'd both disappear at the same time.
But why just the two of them?
Don't make me start questioning your loyalties, Raven.
As you thought, the two of them are nowhere to be found.
I wonder what could have happened to them.
Anyway, let's get back to the surface and look for them.
But even if we do, the world's a big place. It's reckless to just go searching blindly.
Perhaps the two of them went on a walk?
A walk that involves leaving the town without saying anything to us? Not a chance.
Well,
Here
only
you
the
go,
living have the
something.
privilege of saying they'll fight to the last breath. And words like conviction and resolve don't mean much to a dead man.
Out.
Ah, well. Just when things were getting good.
Just who are you anyway? What does the head of the Knights want with you? I can't believe I only just remembered that. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hurry! We have to follow them!
I understand how you're feeling, but please try to calm down.
What? Aren't you worried?
Of course I'm worried. That's why we should calm down and think rationally, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, I see. I'm sorry.
Got any ideas?
Ah, yes. The Master of Miorzo might have some idea.
He's an Entelekea after all. Maybe he felt the flow of air from the Blastia. Did you hear it? Could you tell us where it was? To the west. A sea of sand. A town? It's not too clear, but a desert town. I think it's Jormungand.
That's the town in the sands of Kagor, where we met Duke before.
The sands? Why would they go to a place in the middle of nowhere?
Let's head there now.
You're leaving, then?
I am.
You don't need to shoulder such a burden. Haven't you suffered enough?
Thank you, Elder. But I'm not suffering anymore. If you went into the outside world, you might understand too.
Alright. I think that's enough for now. I'll have to see you guys next time. And before I leave, just a reminder, I've been keeping a close eye on all my work here, including the fact that I've already used up one of these. I cannot use up the others. I have not touched a single level up. I can still use this. I can still use these items. Yeah, but I just don't want to. As for customized packs, I can still earn these normally, so it's not really necessary. On top of that, I only said that I'd be using 3, including with repeats. Stated here, I've already used Raven and Patty's. So, yeah, I can't use anymore because repeat has also been used as well. Recipe sets for these are basically food recipes. I would actually prefer to use them after New Game Plus. Besides, I've already restricted myself from doing that. But the reason why I prefer to do them after New Game Plus is because I intend to increase the limit to 99 for all recovered stuff. True, I can always re-grab it again, but that'd be kind of pointless. And as for these titles, you guys already know the rules for that. It may be a refresher, but still. It'll be interesting for New Game Plus since the titles will be crossed over, and I'm just gonna grab even more new titles. But still, I need to level up before I continue forward. That place was the level 40 monsters, and I'm like literally under leveled. At this rate, when I have to go and face Estelle, I'm going to get screwed. I need to level up. Anyways, besides that, I'll see you guys later. Be sure to check up the video in case you're being suspicious if I'm doing anything wrong. Bye.